let it sag. Waiting. Fix the song. Did you say Sherlock?
All right, welcome everybody to another edition of Screwing with
Oh,
Joe.
that's why everyone was so quiet. Oh,
My heavens.
I was practicing.
We've got crooked pictures, uneven signs, and stickers that are falling from walls. And I'm number one.
Yeah.
All right, that's fantastic.
And at least I didn't talk to you during the intro. Fuck off.
No, you were busy screwing with me the whole time. Interesting today. The promo for everybody out there who's going to be listening in the future, who was listening today. Sorry, it was working amazingly well for the first 30 seconds, and then apparently it was banned worldwide. So we had to change the music real quick. Although that took me two and a half hours to do it real quick.
It was brilliant for 30 seconds.
Yes, it was awesome. And then on that note, yeah, it wasn't. So, all up to you, babe.
Okay. Almost was a little late getting to the show because I was busy making some bombs. So,
God.
Oh,
What?
Every time I
What?
think we're going to iHeartRadio, it's like, no, it's not happening. Why? Because I'm going to do this.
Why do you even keep
I don't know, Joey. I have dreams every once in a while, but they're dashed on the rocks. Don't worry.
Don't you realize the show's full of nightmares?
Hey, look, it's Ray
You know-
Edwards. What is this shit show? Exactly, Ray.
I'm sure
He said,
The rest-
the
the rest of us would just be considered, conspiracy theorists and all that. But isn't it quite suspicious? It's not like a red flag thing or the Democrats' last little play or anything like that. But all out of nowhere, all these bombs are delivered, and yet the bomber is and nothing for success.
Well, didn't you know he's a Democrat because nothing
Yeah.
blew up?
Yeah, he's definitely a Democrat because nothing worked.
Well, and again, as we were talking before the show, I saw a thing on, I think it was Facebook. I can't remember where it was. It's either Daily Caller or Facebook, but they said somebody dug up his his profile from 2015 or whatever, and said he's a registered Democrat. Now all of a sudden he's a registered Republican. He's got a van with nice shiny brand new stickers all in the windows. That are all anti-Democrat, pro-Trump, GOP, blah, blah, blah. And anybody who's lived in Florida for any amount of time knows that if you put stickers in your windows or on your vehicle in Florida, after about 2-3 weeks, they fade. They fade bad. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that.
I want to start by saying hi to the first batch of guys in the chat room. The Real Cool Burnout, Douglas, Ray
Edwards!
Ray,
Hey.
Mark, Mike. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys, for being here. You guys are, like last week, dealing with all this. Mr. Holster. Dealing with all this extra bullshit and stuff, the stress and losing family, losing friends last week. I got to really say, I appreciate everyone that was in the chat room last week.
Ooh,
Except for Jim. Jim doesn't, because he went through like 3 keyboards last week.
Yeah. No, last week's Lock and Loaded was awesome. I will admit, I'm not taking away from my show or Miss Momi show, but all three shows to me last week were just were awesome. They were great, and everything. And again, this week we lost C-Max to the big C. So fuck cancer. I'm sick of fucking cancer. We lost. Actually, as someone who works at Cecil Field, I didn't know the person, but we lost here at Cecil Field where I work at Boeing in Grumman. We lost a person to cancer this week also. So.
Oh, I see we've been joined by, it's too loud, you're too old. Dude, where the hell have you been lately?
Right, where the hell's he been? Holy shit.
Got,
and by the way, Cobra
Agent
Burnout.
Chaos.
Yeah, Agent Chaos. And the Cobra Burnout can kiss my ass on the background music. That's all I have to say about that. So I think we all know what he's trying to get to there. Yeah.
Stalker Steve. Stalker Steve. He's like my new thing. He's like the last thing I think about when I go to sleep, and the first thing I think about when I wake up in the morning. And
wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
A lot of rub and tug going on.
Whoa. Damn.
Okay. Hey, Steve.
Get that to yourself.
Steve, I'm sorry, but your sticker's coming off my my toolbox at work.
Off your white van.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, off my white van in South Florida.
Your faded sticker's coming off the van. It did
Yeah, I
say
agree
Stalker.
with you there,
It did
Cobra.
say Stalker Steve. Now it just says Stalker. Him pulling up in a white van that says Stalker.
Hey, whoa, hold on.
Whoa.
Hey, all you 3-letter and 4-letter government agencies, this is humor. Please get a sense. I am not the co-conspirator.
Playing the role of the white van is a mini.
It's a black mini. What you saying, man?
Hey, out of curiosity, on your run to the post office this week, how many
Fuck off! Fuck off!
did you get in your mini?
When you took Gary Coleman to the post office, tell us about it.
Oh, shit. Stalker Steve busy driving around northern United States in a white van with hand-painted free candy on the side.
Yeah, it's just spray painted big, and it's dripping too. The letters are just dripping because he sprayed it way too close to the van. Not that I would know anything about that.
Well, she's not watching hockey. I can guarantee you that.
Well, evidently she's listening to the show.
Hey, did Joey send you another naked pic? Never mind.
Well, evidently he did.
Yeah, she just got the second one.
The
close up.
The one with you pointing down, going, "This is my pee."
This is my pee-pee. This is a thimble. This is my pee-pee next to a thimble.
Any questions?
See, and Miss Bomey, I know it looks like a penis, only smaller, but please don't laugh so much.
It's like a grain of rice. I wrote on the side of it.
Okay, for all you guys listening, the staff. Good night.
Okay, for all you guys listening, why?
Yeah. First of all you guys out there listening, why? Isn't there anything better you could be doing on a Friday night? Okay,
Right, for everybody listening, why the fuck are you here?
well, by now it's probably painfully obvious that Jim's in the house, Joey's in the house, John is here because John makes this shit happen. But the person you don't hear, who is actually really outside spraying free candy on the side of his van, is Johnny Watson.
And look
I heard that.
at Did you see him?
Hey,
Wait a minute,
he's
did
like,
you see him?
"Nuh-uh, I
He had to put his headphones back on, lean up, and hit the button like,
Yeah,
I'm here.
I don't have it on the band. I have it
Daughter was
tattooed
talking
on
to
my
me.
ass.
Johnny's
My
like, I
ass is
love
tattooed.
Star Trek.
Okay, and playing the role of Data is Eric.
That'd be Jordy.
That'd be
Or
Jordy.
Jordy. Excuse me, yeah.
Well,
I'm not as
I was with
a
you,
big
Jim.
as geek
I
as
was
you
with
are.
You when you said Data. I was there too.
Now, if we go Firefly, you all are fucked. I know every word to every fucking episode in the movie everywhere.
Yeah,
so.
well, what you don't know is how to properly stack the boxes over your right shoulder.
I know.
I mean, for the
John-
love of God, straighten the
John-
goddamn boxes. They're crooked.
Those are Firefly boxes. There is no power in the verse that can straighten those boxes.
Yes, you walk over,
No.
line the fuckers
No.
up.
No.
Jim, go back to the blinds.
Hold
and
on,
turn the
here.
bottom
Hey,
one
John,
up
hold
again.
No, don't fuck the blind up. Oh my God, it's a Wookiee. It's a
The Wookiee's moving again.
Oh, see, that's
Did
a
the
lot
Wookiee
better.
get you,
That's
John?
a lot better. Yes, the Wookiee came after.
Did the Wookiee get you, John?
Oh my God.
Oh, I wish yes, I'm watching the new series, The Rookie. Yes.
Oh,
What are you,
I-
stupid? That's fucking Nathan Fillion. I watched Nathan Fillion before he did Firefly.
Well,
Ray,
that's that new. Okay, yeah, I saw a commercial.
Oh, The Rookie's a good show. It's no shit. Even without Nathan Fillion, it's a good show.
I saw a promo say some guy was like, "Yeah, you're driving with the 40-year-old Ricky or whatever."
No, it's a great show. It really is. It's even yeah,
So-
okay.
so Ray wants to know how long this show is. Well, when
12
we were
minutes
at the
too long.
when we were at the other location, the show was hard stamped 2 hours, and for every 15 minutes over 2 hours, John's Visa card just kept going ka-ching, ka-ching,
Yes.
ka-ching. Well, Spreaker doesn't give a shit. We could just keep this shit going till tomorrow if we wanted to. But
Hey,
Ray, to answer your question,
let's
not
not
do
get
that.
excited.
2 hours. 2 hours, Ray. 2 hours. It's
But you can chat for as long as you guys like.
yeah, that turns out it's
Yeah,
indefinite.
the chat room stays open forever. So, yeah.
And something new that you guys may or may not want to know about, because John does not want me to tell you this.
Oh, we got
John, after the show is over, every one of your chats he gets notified of as
Thanks
you
a lot. I
hit
appreciate.
enter.
I want to
My
So-
email blows his email up.
So when the show's over, he
So-
loves getting emails about what you guys are
Right.
commenting about.
Yeah, it's
So
It's
WoW
so
put the.
silly.
So I'm with Jolson. WoW put the cack in the shitter.
yes. He left me a comment earlier on my video where he was like, "Your instructions suck. My cack is stuck in the fish tank."
Cack. It's a cack. Yes, it's crew night. We're gonna be rude, crude, and obnoxious. Fuck
Yeah.
off, all
Yeah,
the way
that's
off.
what- That's what happens. It's crew night.
Want to make sure in the first 30 seconds we are disqualified from iHeart one more week.
That's right. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we didn't even close the screen
But-
door this time. It just was
But
like,
I will say this: that if you are on iTunes, you can get the Hornet Fixer Sunday chats on iTunes.
yeah.
Interesting.
And if Hornet Fixer ever gets off his lazy ass, HornetFixer.com will become active. Yes.
Ooh, there's a
Well,
hornetfixer.com.
Jolson's
Oh
probably
yes,
under.
there is. It's not active yet. It's not live yet.
Jolson would call it
Yeah.
different. He'd be like, hornetfixer.tac.
Cack.
Jolson,
It's
Jolson-
unclear whether the cock is stuck in the fast tank.
Jolson can't wait for HornetFixer.com to go live because most of his butt plugs need to be replaced.
Oh, what? Huh?
He's gonna go for the 220 version this time. No more
Now, Rick.
110 shit.
No, Ray's apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I want to thank you for that, Ray.
You think John needs a new fucking keyboard now.
I bet you that shit Febreze just can't get out.
Febreze just can't get that out of there now.
Rich mahogany and Corinthian leather.
Hey, whatever you do, you don't fuck with the Jesus.
Jesus Christ, this is going to be a random night. It's just going to fucking be
It's
random.
movie quotes, John. Movie quotes, John. You need to open your mind to the movie quotes.
Okay, all right. It's your show.
Wow. Holy shit, that's your show, and you're like dead air.
He's like, I can't believe these guys are just giving me dead air. It's your show.
Well, that's
Yeah,
because
these guys-
every
these
time I
guys
try to talk. What? Joey, shut the fuck up.
What?
Joey, what are you drinking?
I am drinking Meltdown from 6 Point. If you're a fan of like Puff and Rez, this will go pretty good.
Blow and Rez.
You'll like this one.
What's the alcohol on that one?
7.8. And an IBU of 30.
Actually, it's decent alcohol, but kind of low on the bitternesses.
Like
Bitternesses.
this would definitely be something.
Bitternesses is
Bitterness is
Okay. The necessities.
well. I took whatever the hell this stuff was, the Sierra Nevada Imperial Stout, the Norwal, and I've been trying to find stuff that actually mixes with it that improves it. Well, it turns out that Mr. Holster was onto something, and 60-year-old Scotch in it helps quite a bit.
Okay, but that's just not
I have a
normal.
feeling 60-year-old Scotch helps a lot of it.
I'm sure, but to me, it'd be like if you have 60-year-old Scotch, put down the beer.
Hey, it turns out if you do a shot of 60-year-old Scotch, even vegan food isn't all that bad.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that'll never help.
And mind you,
Oh,
the
you're
vegan
fucked.
lasagna is now covered in mozzarella cheese. I was laughing so hard as soon as I finished that video. I was sitting there going, "Shit, I have to eat this now." The first piece I was like, "Fine," but I was like, "Now I got to eat the rest of it." I asked Brett, "You want to have some?" "Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you." No, thank you.
See, that is
Hey.
something I have not tried yet, is whatever the hell vegan cheese is.
All it really is it's
Sawdust.
tapioca flour. It's tapioca flour with some different oils in it and salt. That's basically what it is. Look at Jim.
What the
Fuck you. Shut
What
your
the hell is
tapioca
the
mouth up.
No, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
You
what's the
said
mouthfeel
vegan.
on it?
Wait, one, vegan and cheese doesn't belong in the same sentence. Two,
No.
go ahead.
You're right. No, you're right. It's not, because cheap to me.
And
Cheese.
what you just described is like, I don't want it. No.
See, now Ray Edwards just got it all corrected. We've been saying vegan all along, but it's wrong. It's supposed to be vagina.
Yeah, it's your vagina. It's your vagina.
I'm not going vegan. I'm
Hey,
going vagina.
I'm with too loud. You're too old. Can you melt that shit? No, you can't melt it. Fuck you. It ain't cheese.
Well, okay. Well, now I'm just trying to help the lady out. That's all.
No.
Yes.
Just
See.
just say no.
Okay.
It's your internet wife. I'm trying to help.
Exactly. I'm telling you. Just say no.
Okay, here is a question for the staff and the guys in the chat room. Christine's doctor basically set forth this whole vegan diet bullshit
That's
Because-
he's not on it. Fuck him.
because basically her thyroid medication isn't working, and I think it's the fucking thyroid medication, and all of a sudden all this shit, and I tried to tell her, listen, I think just in the fact that if you want to try to lose weight and you want to try to do something healthier, just as an experiment for the 5 weeks, if you try your best to do vegetarian, that should be enough. Now, this whole fucking vegan thing is bullshit. Not to mention, if you truly want to do vegan, it means you can eat like 4 things on the goddamn planet that aren't a vegetable or a fruit. And if, for say, like me last weekend, it's basically just vegetables and fruit. Everything else is against the law.
Okay.
Was she in New York?
Tree bark,
So, what is she in New York?
rocks.
Oh, okay, that was funny. I don't give a shit who you are.
Vegan cheese equals shit. That's right, Mark.
Not good. No, hey, look. Well, here.
See, I knew I was
Miss
going to get.
Miss
I
Boney is in the house.
Yeah, now she's back to listen to this. But no, this was my comment to her. Okay, the doctor, and you can't hear me.
Hello, Otis. Mark.
The doctor is basically putting her on. As far as I'm concerned, it's kind of like if the doctor says this is what I want you to do, he's probably hoping that instead of 100%, he'd be really happy if she would comply 75%, because if you want to have, say, a salad, you can have everything but some sprinkles of cheese on it. Because I don't give a shit what anyone says, John. Fucking tapioca powder and some fucking oil signifies as a cheese.
Well, no, like I said in the video, it's not cheese. I know it's not cheese.
Now, let me.
But it was something to put on there to help give her the. It looks like it. I mean, myself, for me, myself, if I was.
Hey, John.
I would have done just a vegetarian version of it, and I would have still used cheese, and you would have loved it. It would have been fantastic. Go ahead.
Hey, if you're talking about visual appearance, John, next time you come over and you want a glazed donut, I'll glaze it for you. It looks like glaze.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up!
Where are you? Why are you having this conversation? Why? Why are you having this
I'm
conversation?
having cheese anxiety.
He's
Well,
having
then
a fucking moment. I'll tell you what, that bag of
more
cheese,
than a moment.
the bag of cheese that I got was the
Oh my
worst
God.
thing I ever could have
Yeah,
got. More
right.
people
That's
have
right,
been
Mark.
affected by the cheese.
So
Dr.
let me ask you a
Siobhan
question
A.
here,
Wong.
if I may. So we're doing the whole. Is it What are we doing? Are we doing vegan? Or are we doing?
We're doing vegan. So basically, he told me I was not supposed to have any, hi Mike, any animal, any oil. Okay?
Okay,
It's
no.
just street-
Hold on.
No animal, no oil. Okay?
No animal, no oil. That means.
Including
That means.
byproducts. Including byproducts.
Yeah. Okay?
Oh,
So
for
let me
fuck's
tell
sake.
you. Okay, but here's the reasoning behind it. Eric's only got half the story straight because he wasn't there for the other half of the doctor's appointment. There is a theory out there that if you're consuming all kinds of stuff in your food that are preservatives, that are chemicals that you're ingesting that aren't good for you, okay? Over time, you're going to get this thing called leaky gut, okay?
What?
And just hear me out. This is what he told me.
I think Tilly had that the other day.
That's leaky asshole. Different story.
It's all
So-
from the gut.
Yeah. So as everything's working through your digestive system, you're eating these preservatives that aren't really good for you. Okay. So what he's saying, because that's where your immune system is. Most of your things to do with your immune system are in your gut. So like if you're not doing the right thing and treating it the right way, you can potentially cause problems and harm over time. And if that happens, then that's going to do something to your immune system, which can make you more susceptible to get different types of diseases, such as rheumatoid arthritis was one example. And the list goes on and on and on. Okay. So his thought is that if I'm just putting in all natural things into my system and kind of doing a cleansing, if you will, then that's giving my gut, my immune system, time to repair itself and get back to 100%. Because right now it's not 100%.
Okay. Okay. So
there's the story. Believe it or not, I mean,
no. I have questions. Honestly, seriously.
I don't like to talk about it very much, but okay, go ahead.
Well, no. That's fine. You don't want to talk about it. That's fine. I don't want to. I don't want to put you on the spot, right? But
that's fine.
My thing is this: what is, if I may, what is he basing his this diagnosis on? Is there something in your blood? Is there something in the test he's done on you that has made him think that he needs to? Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a test that he ran, and it came back that I was not I was not considered even in the high range. I was like beyond the high range. Now you have to understand too, my family history. There has been some autoimmune disorders or diseases, if you will, that run in the family. So that is a concern as well.
Oh no, okay, that's fine. I was, like I said, I'm just asking questions.
That's fine.
Actually, now, how long have you been doing this for? A couple weeks now, right?
Let's see. Today's the 26th. I started on the 15th. So what are we in day 11? 12? 11?
Okay, so we'll call it 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
So have you felt a difference or anything like that? Or
exactly. Yes.
Okay. Yes, I have felt the difference. You know when your mom used to tell you you are what you eat? She wasn't lying. She really wasn't. Because
that's why Joey's a dick.
That's as much as I sit and complain about it.
But sure, we'll go with that.
You can eat a bowl of dicks. Oh wait, you did.
Oh, he did. Yes, he did.
And there's video evidence.
Oh, you betcha. Yes.
So
Johnny Concho.
Are you 10/24th vegan? I'm with Mr. Holster on this. I don't care if I die at 65. I'm going to eat that
and enjoy it.
Bull
tongue for dinner?
No. Back up one more. Back up one more.
I don't ever eat anything that can taste me back. No.
Mr. Holster, as a kid, you have no idea how many times I have had cow tongue for dinner.
And I was going to say, I've had beef tongue before, but especially overseas, it's a delicacy overseas.
Okay.
It's really good. It's really tender. It's just hard to get past knowing what it has licked.
Tactical Wingnut has a question for the Tactical Wingnut has a question for the Hornet.
Uh-oh.
He says, "Hey Jim, if you could only pick one, what's your favorite track on your new CD?"
Oh God. They're all so good, yeah.
I was to say Tactical Wingnut. I'll get this for him. Fuck you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Oh, and the Real Cover Burnout. When payday's coming soon, something's coming your way.
Boy, that's gonna be one interesting yard sale you have next summer.
Yeah.
What is this? Well,
and it won't be a Bud K knife. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Jim's having a garage sale.
Ray said soup. All right. Oh God, you killed me. Oh, you killed me.
Realize, Ray is in the chat room, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. No, hey, look. All right, everybody. Hey. We're going to get back to Miss Bomey's vegan thing here. Seriously. I actually saw, I look at the pictures you guys have been posting of the stuff you've been eating and stuff, and it actually looks good. Except for that
It's not bad.
I know, I will say the wilted lettuce on that one thing was not so good. But, hey, been there, done that.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying. So,
Mr.
but
It's-
Holster.
what I'm getting at is,
For shape.
I don't understand. To me, I grew up with the 4 food groups. You eat a balanced diet every day, and that's what you get. You know, you're healthy,
Mhm.
you're happy, you're good to go. But look,
Mhm.
and to me, here's the thing: being a heart patient as I am, and I'm still an idiot on this shit, is that I look back when I was skinny and I was in shape, and when I did all this stuff. Okay, now I'm old, slow, and I don't want to work out no more. If I go back to eating what I like I did when I was a kid,
Mhm.
of the 4 food groups that my grandmother, my mother, and my father, and grandfather and everybody told me about, would I be in better shape? That, to me, that's the question. I hate these pills. I will be the first to admit, this week, or actually the last 2 weeks, with what the fuck?
Sorry, he's got to take that.
Okay. The past couple of weeks with the passing of Ray and C-Max and everything else that's going on in my life, I've really come to the point where I'm like, I need to change something here, because these pills, I had to take a day and a half off work this week, because all these pills I'm on have got me just completely fucked up. I can't sleep. I sleep, but I don't sleep. If that makes any sense.
You don't have that good deep recovery sleep that
I
everybody
don't have the
needs.
recovery sleep. My anxiety level is through the roof.
Mhm.
I'm hyperventilating. I have things going on which we don't want to get into on live radio that have never happened to me before. Now, I've been on these pills for 2 years, and now it's all manifesting, and I'm done with these pills. I haven't taken pills for 2 days, and I feel so much better.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was one of the things that when I went to see this doctor, he was with me on the page. He says, the last thing I ever want to do is put you on pills or make you have surgery.
See,
So
I
he says,
love
we're
your
gonna
doctor.
He says, we're going to try alternative routes. And this was one of the alternative routes, was just changing your lifestyle. And I'm not saying it's easy. It's not easy. I don't like it. But the benefit from it is that I notice that I feel better. I have a little bit more energy. I don't get tired as quickly, as I did before. But I still think that, much along your lines, I have my issues with my thyroid medication as well. So we're going to be switching that up too. So hopefully between the two things, it'll all come out good.
I got a chili recipe. I got a chili recipe coming.
And I agree with you. And again, I'm not eating the way I should. Hell, I just had last night I made ground beef. I browned it off, strained the oil, all that, blah blah blah, and then I put a jar of queso in there. I'm like, well, yeah, we're gonna eat that. We're gonna have burritos tonight, and I'm like, wow, I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm just stupid. I really am.
But
I'll be the first one. I'll be the first one to admit I'm not the healthiest person in the world, but my God, I spent my life, running around doing this. I ate worse on ships than I do now, and I was in better shape when I was on the ship than I am now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, age has something to do with it too, and I'm not saying that as a slamming thing. It's just that our bodies over time change as we age, and then we end up having different, health issues that we didn't used to have when we were younger. But, the other thing, too, that I was going to say, and this is just kind of food for thought, no pun intended, but back in the day, like when our grandparents were married and you had grandma that stayed at home and grandpa went off to work, grandma had all day to go ahead and cook some really good food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Raw vegetables.
Everything was fresh and raw, and it tasted good because the way that she cooked it up was fantastic. Well, then over time things changed, and then the women entered the workforce. And don't take this the wrong way, I'm not slamming on any women. I'm glad that we can move forward with our careers and things like that. But then it was less time in the kitchen, so then everything had to be prepared quickly, or or preserved, and then you get all these foods with all these preservatives in it, and that seemed to be more of the go-to food than what grandma provided, because the whole dynamics of women and their role in the household had changed.
Well, and don't forget also, we have food that's moving all around from all over. That's a big issue.
And yeah, and like John and I talked about this on one of my shows in the past about, what's in our food and where it came from, and like John said, you're getting food from different places that you're getting introduced to, that you're ingesting, that maybe your system can't handle it. And maybe that's the reason why now so many people have allergies to, peanuts and almonds and this thing and that thing. I mean, the list can go on and on.
You have a pepper out of your garden, you love green peppers, and you go to the store because it's middle of winter time. You're not supposed to eat peppers. They're not in season. And you eat them, and they're from Chile.
No, I agree, but especially me, like growing up on a farm, we ate raw and natural, if you will, vegetables all summer long, all spring, summer, fall. And then in winter, we had to rely on what the grocery stores would give us, other than what we canned or what we saved up, et cetera, et cetera. Now, and again, metabolism. Somebody had mentioned metabolism earlier in the chat room. It does have a big role in it. And yes, I'm the older you get, the bigger you get, the whatever. Hey, look, I understand. I'm not shitting myself. I know for a fact that I'm overweight. I'm out of shape. I don't exercise like I should. But hey, there are extenuating circumstances. Like I'm sure Miss Bowman, you understand. Working out, it fucking hurts. And I don't mean it doesn't. It's when I say it hurts, it's not just hurting. Hey, to work out. I'm saying like I spent 20 years on the flight deck of an aircraft carrier. It fucking hurts. Everything fucking hurts. Johnny Watson was on a ship for many years, like I was in the Navy. You have no idea what the physical toll is that it takes on you. Yeah. So I mean, I would love to be able to get back into shape I was when I was active duty. I worked out 3 times a week, 4 times a week, whatever it was that they said, hey, mandatory, you have to work out, you have to do this. Well, okay, yeah, no problem. But after 20, 30 years, your body goes, all right, fuck you, we're done.
I'm not playing this game anymore. And
exactly.
That's a good point to bring out, and I can attest to that too, because some of the guys that I used to work with in the body shops, they were always bending in all these goofy positions to get at certain things. And, they did that for 8 hours a day. And then when they were done, they would say, oh God, my knees are aching, or my shoulders aching, or, my back or my elbow. And it's like, well, yeah, you're putting your body in these funny positions and you're staying that way for hours on end. That's got to take a toll on your body over time too. So I'm sure as you get older, those aches and pains just become more pronounced.
Oh yeah, we got our first message, by the way.
Hey, cack and shitter. Please, can we please post that somewhere? Can John?
Yeah,
can you post that somewhere?
I'll make sure.
Because that's hilariously funny.
That's the text line has begun. we have a superhero with beads of sweat pouring down his face as he wipes them, trying to make the decision will it be cack or will it be shitter.
Which button to press?
And that's KAK, not COK, COCK. So no,
it's cack.
And the Cobra Burnout can kiss every loving inch of my white ass.
I want to back up here because
for those who don't know,
For those
who don't know,
I would think this is Jolson.
CAC is CAC in Maine. It's CAC.
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 CAC. And when it's really good, it's a CAC. It's a CAC. It's Jolson.
Oh, never mind. It's for me. No, it's for me.
He's like,
Oh,
it's
so-
Jolson. Hold on, everyone. Stop the show. It's Jolson.
No. I thought it was show related, but it's gym related. So guess what? You don't get because Eric's not in the video.
No.
He's not in the picture.
Well, no,
it's Eric's show, but he's gone.
He leaves the
Yeah.
show all the time. He once left for 2 hours, and the show's 2 hours long.
Long.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, so you're stuck with me talking about this stupid shit.
No, it's not stupid. No, Miss Mommy is Christine. It's not stupid. The reason I started this conversation, and I will take full responsibility for it, because Eric says I talk over him all the time, because that's what he does on my show, and Wednesday comes before Friday.
We see how that works.
Yeah, you see how that works, right?
Yeah.
But no, seriously, in all seriousness, though, we were talking about vegan, and we were talking about, but we were getting into the point where it's like, hey, look, I would love to eat healthier. I would love to be able to eat and lose weight and do all this stuff and get my cholesterol down and all this stuff. But I got to be honest. What your specialty is, what you work in every day, whether it's like Miss Bomey, she's working on the vegan thing. She wants to get it right. She works in an office all day. Me personally, I work, and nothing against anybody. I don't want anybody to misconstrue this. I work in an industrial area. I am exposed to hazardous material on an hourly, minutely, whatever you want to call it, basis. I work with hazardous material. I do all this stuff, and I work in that environment. So that also has something to do with it. You work in an environment where you're putting these PCPs and Bs and all this other shit into your body, unbeknownst to you, of course.
Right.
You're breathing in this. You're exposed to that. Excuse me, I have the hiccups now. Exposed to that and everything else. That is also factors that a lot of doctors don't take into effect. Like you were saying, your doctor, and I say this because you were saying your doctor is like, well, you have this and you have that. Well, what about, say, myself, or what about Eric?
Yeah.
He works in construction. He's exposed to this, that, and the other thing. The doctors don't take that into effect.
No, I don't think so. I mean, that's something that you would have to obviously bring up to them if you went in and said, you know what, here's the symptoms that I'm having, or here's the issue that I'm having, and this is where I work, and this is what I'm exposed to. How much is that, impacting my health? And it's good to bring that to the doctor's attention, because you're right. That's not things that they normally think about.
Well, no, exactly. Like I talk, and again, everybody knows I have to go to the Navy /VA, but it's the Navy because I gotta go to the Navy hospital. And this guy doesn't give a shit. No offense to the doctor. No offense to him whatsoever. He's a great guy. He actually, I actually like my doctor, but he doesn't do shit for me. He really doesn't, and it's not his fault. It's the orders he's given.
Right,
I have no doubt. I have no misconceptions about that.
Yeah.
But these guys, unless I say, look, I need you to test me for this, and this, he's going to say, well, well, why? And then I'm going to say, well, I got this, and this, I think, and he's going to go, well, I don't think so. We'll have to do blood work, and if the blood work doesn't come up with what I think it does, he's not going to go any further with that.
And see,
I go to my doctor. I spend maybe 10, 15 minutes in his office.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there by myself for about 5 of them fucking minutes.
And that's the problem nowadays with, I think, most facilities, whether it's, through the government, which is your situation, or if it's civilian, which where I work, they really do push those providers to get people through the door and get them in and get them out. And when they will change the mentality of stop herding people in like cattle and actually stop and listen and take the time to listen to your patient and allow them that time to listen to the patient, shit's never going to frickin' change.
It's just like these
that's my opinion.
It's like these allergy people. I've laughed so much. My father told me this. I've told you, Christine. My father told me this one little secret, and I was blown away. And it fixed every single person that I've actually had do it correctly. It's fixed their problem. And it's nothing more than stop ingesting fucking pollen from other places. And it was nothing more than taking a teaspoon of honey, either in your coffee or in a warm glass of water every morning, but it had to be local, only local, right from your immediate area. And my wife even had horrible allergies. They were gone in 2 weeks. 2 weeks gone. And it was nothing more than she would go to the grocery store and she'd go, I got some peppers. There's your first mistake right there. Where are they from? Now, Mr. Holster pointed out earlier, frozen peppers. I'm not against that stuff at all. Frozen stuff's good because they usually freeze it in no time after it comes out of the fields. It's when you're getting the fresh quote unquote fresh produce in the middle of winter when you're not supposed to have it. You're not having it. You're only going to.
That's because all the frozen vegetables in the middle of winter when you're not supposed to have them are all fucking GMO grown and all this other shit. They're all farmhouse and they're not. It's not. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not the way they're supposed to be. They only supposed to grow in. They're not. It's not natural. Vegetables aren't supposed to grow in the wintertime. Period. End of story.
Right. So they bring in this shit from Chile, from other places,
from South America.
Yeah,
and I understand
you're ingesting the pollen from that area. That's why people have so many fucking allergies and shit.
Johnny Conjo, I want to know when exactly is moose knuckle season?
Can vegans eat moose knuckles when in season?
Can I answer that question?
Yes, Jim. Please enlighten us with a moment of your wisdom.
Well, in my years of experience at the Flash Dancers Club, moose knuckle season is year round.
Okay, but now you only want to go for the dough permit. So trust me.
Dough, yes, you don't want to go for the buck permit. No, if you go for the buck permit, you're Eric on a phone in the other room. Yeah.
Go for the dough permit. Don't be fooled.
So we want to make this clear. If you want to be Eric, you go for the buck permit in the other room on the phone.
And you'll know you have the correct buck permit because it's like $1.50. Something like that.
Well, you're on the right buck permit because you're on the Locked and Loaded show on the 26th of October, and you're not on the show. Yes. Yeah.
On the phone.
He's still on the phone.
That's a quote from the movie, right?
No, I have a question for the chat room, if I may, since Eric's not fucking here.
Christine, do you mind if Jim talks?
Heck no.
She said nothing.
Heck no, she said heck no. So I have a question for Hector Defendi. Yes. Now, Hector said that she, which caught my attention.
You caught the same thing about too many girls.
Yes, I did too.
Do you feel safe at home in your home?
I did
No. Well before that. Yeah, yes. Well over the past 2 months, I bought two AR lowers in the upper, a Smith & Wesson 500, a Smith & Wesson MP40, and a bunch of other shit. The hubby's getting a little pissed off Now, I have a question for Hector, and I'll use that term loosely right now. Is that if your hubby's getting pissed off, why the fuck are you with him?
Hector's
Serious,
a girl.
evidently, I'm serious. I have no idea.
Too many guns. I don't know about this problem that she speaks.
Right, I don't understand the whole too many guns. I'm a man. Shut the fuck up, Cobra.
I had a bunch
But
of
I don't
I had a
understand
bunch
the
of
too many-
Keyes guns here, and he came and
too
got
many
them the other
guns.
day, and I was very
I don't
upset.
think Johnny, I don't think Scott, I don't think Douglas, Gunwild, Stalker Steve, we'll go down the line. I don't think anybody goes, you got too many guns. I don't understand that question.
I'm not either. I've never
Oh.
heard of this problem.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying that, Hector. I wasn't sure.
Well, that's
What?
not that's not where I was going. I wanted to know about the gun problem. Gun problem.
That's all I'm worried about is guns. I don't give a shit about anything else.
Gun problem.
Sorry.
You said there was
Hey.
a problem, and you had too many guns.
Hello.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
It always comes at the perfect time. But no, so back
You-
to
you-
Hector. Why does the hub think that you have too many guns?
Well, no, I'm not passing judgment on Hector. Not at all.
Ooh,
At all.
All 4 high point pistols. Interesting.
Shut.
See now there. So now.
Jolson?
I have high.
Evidently,
points,
yes.
But they're carbine only. I've shot the one of the high point 45 pistols, sliced my hand wide open. So I don't know if maybe I don't know if you have a small hand or whatever, but I wouldn't. The high point pistols aren't. I'm not a fan of. Let's see. Wait. Let's see. But yeah, the hubby's not as big into guns as I am. Well, do you
Oh,
guys
see,
shoot?
well, there
Do
you go.
you shoot together? All right, I'll shut up. You talk.
No, I'm trying to go back and find out what the hell he's. I missed because I had text messages.
Well, Ray, you're close, Ray, because the carbines are good. The pistols, yes. Passing
So the
judgment on
carbines, the high point carbines are phenomenal.
No, but for pistols. After
No,
one,
pistols suck balls.
I'm not
No.
sure why you would go back for after one. I don't know why you'd go back for the other 3. I want the high point.
All right,
10
hold
meter,
on,
yes,
hold
the
on, hold on.
10 meter carbine is excited. I'm excited about that one too. More into movies and playing video games. Well, I mean,
So Hector, you have a AK over your bed, a Smith Wesson MP40. I love you. Under your bed pillow, and a Mossberg 500 next to the bed. Okay, now look, I love you to death. I really do, Hector. But you're killing me with that. You really are. I'm not passing judgment, but you're killing me with that. I don't even keep. Look, I'm a spazoid motherfucker. I don't have a gun under my pillow.
Okay. Because I do.
No, I don't. I have it. Look, I have it.
I have a
Look,
holstered
here,
45 under
hold
my
on,
pillow.
hold on. John, you can see it. I have a shotgun there. I
Yeah.
have
There's
a
a Wookiee
shotgun
on the other side.
there.
Well, yeah.
I have a pistol there. I have a Wookiee here.
Yes, the Wookiee. Now, people,
Wookiee
don't
is an old-
underestimate the
Wookiee.
fucking Wookiee. The Wookiee is.
I even have a 9mm in the bathroom on a magnet. Give me a fucking break.
So you're just fucking with Hector. Is all you're doing.
Yeah, I know, I'm fucking with
you're
him.
just like me. Because right there, I have hanging up a single shot 12 gauge with 9 rounds attached to the outside of it. There's another one sitting right over here. Under that pillow in the bedroom is a 45.
Wait a minute. Did you say? Well, hold on. Not 9 rounds. There's like 6 rounds.
Yeah, mine's
Okay.
I have a knife.
You have a knife. Yeah, I got one of
mine's
those
sitting
too, there,
right,
darling.
mine's sitting right here. She's got hers in there, but I've also got a pack of them there as well.
I got a knife there. I got like 7 knives there. I got like. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got a.
Eric has got more knives than I've got purses and shoes together. Seriously.
Well, you know,
my
'cause
knives
He's got
are
a
fucking-
problem.
My knives
Now,
are
hey,
everywhere. I have knives fucking everywhere.
single shot. Wait a minute, hold on. We gotta go back to the chat
Yeah,
room.
single shot right here. Right here. See?
Oh yeah,
Single
yeah.
shot.
No, what
Single
is
shot.
that?
This is an American.
Is that H&R?
This is North
American?
American, yeah.
Okay. I got an H&R. That was my first shotgun. I got when I was 10 years old. The break open. I got a
Back
break
to the
open
show.
28 gauge. So hey, anyway, my thing is this. One, I want to thank everybody. Two, Miss Bomey doesn't have near enough knives at her disposal.
No.
So Eric doesn't have near enough firearms at your disposal when you're on. Because look, you do 3 shows a week. You don't have near enough fucking guns in the kitchen.
You know what? You're in that kitchen a lot, and there are trolls
Yes.
in this world. I would have more.
You do kitchen videos.
Small.
You do.
Big.
Oh, okay.
Small, big.
And that's in the kitchen all the time. Don't lie to me. I know it's not.
This is in the kitchen all the time. If it's
Okay,
not in the
well, that's
kitchen,
fine.
then my purse.
Oh, that's fine.
You gotta love that when she
And-
pulls
and
out
this
that
is
she
everywhere
pulls that
that
puppy out and
There it
says
goes.
that she's holding the 58.
58.
Right,
Right,
she's
she's
got
just
the
so
50.
fit. She's just whipping it around in the air, going. This is
I know.
And it goes. This is everywhere and it goes.
It goes everywhere air goes. It's his girlfriend. No, no, no.
50
What
caliber
kills
gun
me-
everywhere he
yeah.
goes.
And I'm whipping that puppy around like an angry
She's
woman.
holding it with like 3 fingers. This is fucking everywhere he fucking goes. Hey,
And 2 steps back.
Dude, she did. She had that 50 AE. She's got a desert. Ladies and gentlemen, she's got a 50 Desert Eagle. A Deagle.
just
50
whipping it,
AE. The
whipping it
biggest
around in her
motherfucker
fingers.
they make. And she's whipping around like, oh, and he's got this just all over the fucking place.
You're shaking around like it's a toy or something.
She's
Jesus
shaking
Christ.
around, and Shelby's like running out of the room like,
Yeah.
holy crap,
Oh my
this bitch is insane. Oh
He
my
does.
god.
He
Eric
carries
Cat-
this thing
So,
everywhere.
Eric's
It's his
cat is
girlfriend.
in the shitter. It's in the shutter.
It's in the shutter.
Eric's
He's
cat
in
is
the
in the
shutter.
shutter.
No,
X
he's
cocks
in
in
the
the
shutter.
shutter.
It's
No,
a
I think
it's a real caca.
he. I think he took a call from Jules, so that's why he's.
Oh
gone.
well, no, hey, well, that's,
hey,
that's
wait,
fine.
hey,
No, that's fine.
Hector wants
Speaking,
to start a fight. Hector wants to start a fight.
no,
50
no,
AE
no.
ain't got shit on the 50 Smith & Wesson mag. Okay.
Well, okay,
Miss
no.
Miss
Here we
Bomey and
go.
boyfriend, go at it. Miss Bomey
The
and boyfriend,
gloves
go
are
at it.
off.
What?
Apparently, Jim's gun's better than your gun.
Well, yeah, it is.
This ain't my gun.
There you go.
she
Hey,
just
hey,
holds it up
look,
and whips it between
hey,
her
hey,
fingers.
hey,
Hey,
everybody, hey.
Hey now.
All right, hey.
You're
Look,
rock star.
50 AE, Jim's own the 50 AE. Now that whatever the fuck you want to call it, Desert Eagle that Eric now possesses used to be mine. When it was mine, it was a real gun. That's all I have to say about that.
Now it's got clumsy stains on it.
Now it's some little YouTube prop. No,
What is it
I'm
now?
sorry. What?
now,
What?
It's a proper
It was a real gun, and now it's like a freaking.
And now
an
it, just
add-on
like
for
Smile,
Easter?
just like Smile Money said, hey, you're gonna improve it till it doesn't fucking work anymore. Anyway, I'm sorry. That was that out loud? See, Eric's not here. He can't defend himself. So I don't give a shit. So the
And
words
honestly, I really-
don't give. Go ahead, Christine.
I don't really care because
Yes.
I'm just so sick of his girlfriend.
I love how she holds it with her
Did you
fingers.
see
She
what
just
she
holds
did?
it with her
She
fingers,
did.
wiggling
See
away,
what
going,
she did?
I'm tired of this girlfriend. I'm tired. This bitch
Oh,
has been in
hold
my
on,
way
it's
too
shaking
many
it.
freaking times.
This bitch is in my way.
She borrows my shoes and don't return them. Fuck this girl.
Bitch.
Bitch. bitch.
Hey, so for everybody who can't see the video chat, it was awesome. She's like whipping around a 50 AE, and she went, "I'm tired of this bitch," and slammed it down.
Oh,
So-
he does. No, come on. You can't tell me all you guys don't have one gun that you don't obsess about.
Oh,
Well,
every
no,
night,
I
every
have
morning.
lots of guns I obsess about. I have tons of guns.
Right?
My
Oh, I
I
know.
have tons.
You have a lot of
My-
Mr.
my
Smith
A-
and a lot of Mr. Wesson.
My
I
AR,
obsess about
yeah,
my
he
special
fucked
gun
my
every
he,
night and every
yeah,
morning.
Jim messed my kid up with that Smith and Wesson shit.
Hey.
My kid. She showed up last week, took the last of his guns. I was heartbroken. They all belonged to him, but I was like, I thought I was holding them. Look at this. I wear the
until
key.
now.
Look at this. I wear the key around my neck, the secondary key for the safe. I'm like, but I thought I was holding them. He took them. Took the last one home with him.
So,
Yeah.
so I'm sorry, John. Your son has better taste than you.
Well, it's just like one minute I'm getting an AR and a 40. I couldn't figure out why I got a 40. And he's like, I'm gonna get a 9. And it's like, I'm gonna do Smith and what? What are you listening to Jim? I'm your dad.
Did
What
you
are you listening to
asked
Jim
if he
for?
listened to Jim, and
What are
he
you
went,
listening to-
"Yeah."
Yeah. I'm your dad. I'm your dad.
Jim's got cooler taste than you do.
Yeah, well,
Jim
hey.
got Smith and Wesson.
There, yes, Gunwell. There with a apostrophe RE. Yes, very much
They
so.
are.
Yes, they are.
They are gone.
They are gone.
See, now I'm
Matt's jealous.
really starting to. I love Hector. I
That's
don't give a
jealous
shit.
of my amazing ultra precise.
I'm so loving Hector right now because he's fucking with fucking Cobra.
Anybody who
It's
smacks
just
Cobra in the
fucking-
forehead, anybody who smacks
Yeah,
Cobra in the
you-
forehead,
you
Jim
smack-
loves him.
You smack Cobra? I love you
Jim-
very much. So.
See that?
Uh-huh.
The
All
high
kinds of
potency
good things
is
going
strong
on in the
with those
chat
two.
room.
Jolson's just throwing out Christine's trigger word.
Shitter. There I said it.
Oh, and by the way, Jolson, yes, I did get your. I did. We all heard. I got your text, and
Yeah,
yes,
Jolson, we
yes,
heard.
you're making progress on the pistol build, and I hate you very much. That's all I have to say about that. Because you now, Jolson has got the pistol brace that we're not going to mention the brand name because we're getting in trouble. But my buddy here that I work with at Cecil Field at on Super Hornets, he got that same exact brace, same exact deal, and he said, "Jim, you're gonna love this. You should have bought this." I'm like, "You're an asshole. I don't like you no more." So, Jolson, you're an asshole. I don't like you no more. I didn't buy that deal because I couldn't afford it. And one, two, I don't have a pistol barrel to build a pistol with. So, thank you very much. Oh, look, I'm sorry. Expendable just showed back up. He's wearing his red Star Wars shirt. Wow, you assholes got quiet really quick. You didn't fucking follow in with that. Thank you very much.
Not at all. Let you hang
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
Star
holy
Wars,
shit.
Star Trek.
Hey, Eric, I got some beer coming to you. Sorry about that, buddy.
I think they're having a conversation right now. So.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
muted, and I don't think they can hear anything.
Evidently, holy shit, holy crap. This has to be serious, and holy crap, this can't be good. Please, please, please don't be.
Okay, well, while they're doing their conversation, we'll keep positive, keep all that.
But yes, please, let's keep positive, please. God, good Lord, let's be positive, please.
What's that say, Gunwild said? Been buying too much Brokeback memorabilia.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Let's get into this. Cobra Burnout, Brokeback. Yeah, let's get into that. Let's see
Just
here.
remember, if anybody finds the Audible version of Brokeback Mountain, Jim does not have it.
Thank you, Joey. Thank you.
So that means if anyone has a Kindle version, send it Jim's way.
No. Okay, you know what, John? There, Crash and Burn Productions, P.O. Box 441015, Jacksonville, Florida 3222222222222.
Oh my heavens!
Yes, I have a P.O. box. Fuck off. We're set. Like I said, we're setting up HornetFixer.com, and I have an actual post office box. I'm working on getting the LLC. I'm working on it all, baby.
Poco Local seems to have cramps. I guess it is. It's his time of the month or something.
Well, you know, hey,
A couple of Midol, you'll be all good by tomorrow morning.
I think
if that doesn't work,
yes.
try something else.
Yes, Jim is looking for the Brokeback audiobook. Why is that so
really
difficult for everybody to understand? Why is that so hard for everybody to get?
Holy shit, there's like 5 people that put Brokeback audiobook. What the fuck?
Wait, Stalker Steve also said there's a game too, the Brokeback game.
And Hector wants you to know that if you just take the movie and watch it with the brightness turned all the way down, you too, Jim, can listen to it.
No! See, Hector, Hector, no, my friend Hector, I will say this in all honesty.
Brokeback virtual reality game. Oh, that's just really fucked
no.
up. That's real.
Brokeback VR.
John, I just sent you a message on Facebook.
So Hector, I used to like you, but not so much anymore.
Wait a minute, you were just in love with him 2 seconds ago.
I
Now all of a
was.
sudden you hate him?
I would have had his baby
As soon as he started
5
talking
minutes
about
ago.
Brokeback
Yes.
Mountain, Jim said,
I am not a homophobe. Thank you very much, Gunwild. I am not a homophobe. Look, I will have Hector's child. What?
I'd like to make a suggestion though. While let's see, we're coming in on the first hour being over. Do you want to take and spin up the
Yes.
the giveaway stuff and
Yes.
let's
Yes.
get that taken care of?
Let's fucking do it. I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's go. So, hey, what we're talking about here is the bug out bag / well, it's a / bug out. The bug out bag go camping / zombie, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That was on a Snowflake Melter. We're going to do this, and we're going to give away for
Don't
Ed.
forget, also came with a bunch of
USAF.
ammunition, a magazine.
Yes.
and a knife.
No, I'm getting there. Hey, I'm getting there, motherfucker. I mean, what?
Breathe in, breathe out.
No, and our buddy Bearded CB. Our buddy Bearded CB threw in a Gen 2 a PMag 30, some ammunition, and a awesome pocket folder knife. Along with all the other knives and all the other goodies that came in the bug out bag. It's a lot of like you got fire starter stuff, you got waterproof matches, you got a tent, emergency tent, emergency blanket, the trauma scissors, camping saw, etc., 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 a shovel, etc., etc., etc. Everything's going to. I seriously hate David Tans right now because he put this right in the middle of my screen. I really hate you. Brokeback Mountain. Okay.
And Jim also got included in there from the Real Cobra Burnout and audio.
Yeah.
Of Brokeback Mountain, but Jim's keeping that. So.
No, not so much. No. No, hey. Since I'm the one that put this up here, I started the Snowflake. I have everyone's entries. I have everything. Plus, I have some other people that said they wanted to donate to Jules and not be in the Snowflake Melter. So more than just 40 entries are going to Jules and Ed's family. So I want to real quick. I want to say thanks to Jerry, Josh, Alana, Edward, Joseph, Robert, Jeff, Brad, Kevin, Kenyon, Steve, and Carrie. Carrie put us over the last two. I want to thank Carrie very, 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 very much. She put us over the last two. Robert, I think that's everybody right there who participated in this.
Quick correction. Keegan. K-E-Y.
Keegan. I
No.
apologize.
Y-A-N. Keegan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Key and Chambers. Thank you very much. Again, thank you to everybody. This is all going. As soon as it gets done tomorrow morning, I'm going to send this straight to Jules. I'm going to go to the bank, draw out the money, put it in a money order, and send it to Jules. So I want to thank everyone very, 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 very much. I can't put enough varies on that. I just can't. So let's do the drawing, John Solar.
Okay. Real quick here. Apparently, Hector found a Brokeback Mountain pop-up book. I guess they want to.
Shut the fuck up!
I'm just saying what it says. That's all I'm doing. I'm just reading the comment.
So
Back to the drawing.
Mr. Holster says if they make it, I'm sure Jim has it. You know what?
The pop-up
Scott.
the
I
pop-up
used
book
to
has
like
gotta be-
Scott. I really used to. Yeah. And Jim ripped the CD. What? You sent it to me. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Brokeback Mile High Club.
Well, that pop-up
Poco
book must
Loco.
be a real big winner.
Oh, and if Jim's Mini ain't driving it, he can't do it. Oh my God. Oh. You know what? I used to like all you assholes, but not anymore. So,
You gotta love how he says that. I used to like all you assholes. Brokeback Mountain.
yes, all you assholes. That's everybody. That's all y'all. That's y'all.
Fuck y'all.
Bananas
'Cause
on the
I'm a
panel.
Southern guy. It's y'all.
All right, so now you're gonna.
So-
are you spinning up the random.org?
I'm too busy talking. Sorry. I had.
That's
Anybody got that up?
No.
You get what?
Johnny Watson usually has
Nope.
this stuff like.
I didn't get it set up because
Sorry,
you didn't tell me to.
No, I'm sorry, buddy. That's my fault, Johnny, not yours. All right, so John, you got that?
All right, hang on here. Let me bring up the.
John's working it. Okay, I want to thank everybody. I really, 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 really do. Jim uses CDs. He just can't figure out why this sounds so bad on the turntable.
All right, so
my
I need
God.
a max. What's a max number from you?
40
40,
is
okay.
the max
140?
number.
Okay, this one before.
Yeah.
Now, single, double, how many generations?
Let's see here. Ed was how many? Fuck it.
60
Ed would go.
61. Ed was 61.
Ed would go to.
All right, 5. Okay, ready?
That's
1,
right. See, nobody can
2,
see it. I put up the
3,
fingers.
4, 5. And the
5.
winner is
There you go.
number 10. I can't see the list.
10.
Who's 10?
10. We have Kean Chambers.
Kean Chambers. Okay, there you go.
Kean. See, I said it right. Kean
There you go.
Chambers. Yeah, there you go.
All
So
right.
Kean Chambers, we need to get a hold of Kean Chambers. Anybody knows Kean Chambers?
I will
please.
send him a text right now.
There
Okay.
you go. Oh,
Cool.
Yeah. Now, I have issues with the chat room while we're doing this. Gone Wild, Ohio is not in the South. I don't know what caused that, but yes, we know it's not in the South. Brokeback 8-track from Poco Loco. You know, you're supposed to be my business partner. Why are you fucking dicking with me?
Because he can.
Because he go, yes, and many, aka Jim's Fuck Shack. Oh, we'll go with that. CDs are not mini albums. What?
What?
Hector, I'm sorry, buddy, but I can't agree with you on that. So, I want to say congrats to Keyann, Keyann,
Yep.
on winning the pack. I need to get a hold. Please, everybody, let Key. If anybody,
I just
anybody.
sent a message.
John's gonna send a text message to him.
Right?
I just
Gotta
sent a
go.
message.
let him know to get in touch with me. I will get it out in a big ass box for him as soon as possible. Like within days of him giving me his address. So
Okay, just so you know, before you go on with anything else, Eric's not going to be with us for the rest of the show. So you're stuck with me.
Oh no! Well, that's not a
Claire.
bad thing. I mean, that's a good thing, actually.
I get to run the shit show.
Fr-
Woohoo!
Just whatever you
I'm
do, don't
kidding,
tell
I'm
John to hit the
kidding.
button. He'll take
Yeah.
it.
So
she's
Don't
like,
push the button.
I've done it before, but I just didn't volunteer. This time I volunteered.
is
Last
Can-
time she walked
can-
by, I went, where's Eric? I don't know. Well, sit down.
right?
I remember that.
Take
Yeah,
control
so
of the
He
ship.
was gone for 2 hours. I was like, where is he? Then all said he's upstairs, and I'm not going, what's up? I'm like, you're on the air. No, I'm not. And he leaves.
Yes, you are. Jim, we're gonna have a chat after the show.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
So it's broken, Glenn. Okay, Agent Chaos. My ex friend.
The scratch and sniff copy.
Yeah, right. That's the Brokeback Fixer. Hey, look. Hey, everybody. Hey.
Brokeback Mountain.
Wait a minute, hold on. They're talking about
P.O.
cars.
box.
They talk about cars they've done it in. Stalker Steve goes, he did it at VW Bug. I call bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
I call
No,
bullshit.
wait a
I
minute.
shoot
VW
it.
Bugs
On it.
had a lot of room.
There's
On
no
it,
room in
not
a
in
VW
it.
Big. I mean,
On
yeah.
it, not in it.
Yeah, there's room on. Yeah, on it.
Like
Definitely.
Johnny said.
Yeah, not in
Well,
it.
well, hold on.
That guy must have
Hector-
been small.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Two midgets in it? Yeah,
So,
try a
but
sports car.
but Hector's going on the Camaro's backseat was small. Hector, I don't know what Camaro you were in, buddy, but I had plenty of room.
But now, if a Camaro
Great.
backseat is small, VW Bug? Come on.
VW, well, a Bug, yeah, but not a
Welcome
VW.
to-
I thought he said bus.
No, he said bug.
No, he said
Oh,
Bug.
I misread that. Oh, I misread that. I'm sorry.
He claims to have gotten the bug in the bug.
A bug in the bug.
Yeah.
Those are crabs. Get rid of them. See a doctor.
Welcome to Sex Talk this evening. Our topic of discussion is which car did you have
No,
sex in?
You got to do it.
No,
like,
Hector.
You got to do it like Dr. Roof. Hello, welcome to Sex Talk.
Hello, welcome to Sex Talk. This evening we're going to be talking about sex in the various cars.
There
So
you
do
go.
that.
Okay,
The
Hector.
most comfortable backseat you got fucked in.
Cobra,
Oh, great, now
Cobra
everybody's
says
jumping in.
his first car was a moped.
A moped. It's not a car. Cobra. Well, wait a minute. Hector says it was a 70 Camaro. He's 6'3", and I'm only 5'9". I don't need to know that. just saying.
John's going TMI.
I'm just saying. Yes, I'm with Ray Edwards. I'm with Ray Edwards. See a doctor and get rid of it. Yeah, very much so. See, what kills.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's funny.
See, I'm with Ray. See a doctor, get rid of it. You know, it's hey, movie quotes. Let's go. Stalker Steve, when you're 18 and horny, you will walk over. No, I'm sorry. No, I was 18 a long time ago. You put razor blades in this situation, I'm not going there.
If the difference was having it in a goddamn VW Bug, I would have quoted Ozzy Osbourne and went, "No, we're gonna do this in the bush.
No.
In the bush.
In the bush.
In the
In the
bush.
bush.
Not happening, honey.
Matt
We're going
had
to the-
yes. Matt had sex on a moped, and hey, mopeds are like fat girls, Matt. You have fun on them, but you don't want anybody seeing you riding them.
It sounds like a couple college nights I had.
Oh God, the song
Pedals.
"Fat Bottom Girls" just popped into my
Yes,
head. Thanks,
indeed.
They
Jim.
make the world, Christine. They make the world go around.
By the Red Friday.
Fat bottom girls make the go around. Hey, I will
Oh,
take a
man.
fat bottom girl over. I mean, what?
As Jim stops mid-sentence and he's looking around the room as if to say, "Is anybody here?"
Is anybody here? Yeah, right?
Now Paco Loco says it was on a motorcycle doing 80, and now he owns the very bike. Kinda awesome.
Yes, very much. See, Pogo Logo. There you go. That's what I have for Pogo Logo. That is my business partner right there.
And he said, "What is that stain?" Just shh, quiet. No, don't ask.
Shh,
Don't ask.
quiet. That was not a '79 Eldorado. No.
Although there's a hell of a lot of room in a 79 Eldorado.
Hell yeah. Wait a minute, hold on. Scott said he had sex in a Ferrari once. Still have the restraining order. I still got the restraining order
from the
dealership.
dealership.
See,
Oh,
that's
boy.
why I like Scott. See, this is why I like this show, because you guys are
Wow.
fucking crazy.
Oh my god!
And to think I wasn't going to sit here tonight.
No, see, you wanted to watch hockey. No,
Yeah.
I was
see,
looking
this
for
is
a
much
damn
better.
game, and I can't find a game. Don't
Well, we
get
knew
me
you
started.
couldn't find any hockey because you were laughing. We know that does
Oh,
not
yes,
sound like
no.
hockey.
Wait,
It does
can I-
not sound like
can I
hockey.
sh-
There's
can
no
I
When you're
share
when
what
you're
I
going,
was laughing at?
we're like, she's
Laughing
not
at
talking.
hockey.
She's not talking hockey.
Here, well, I posted this on Facebook because it was just too damn funny.
What?
That
Oh,
was what
hey,
I was
Kristen.
laughing at.
Christine, we can't see that.
No, listen.
Oh, guys, here, wait, hold on. Everyone, look. Everyone, look.
What was that?
The hell was that?
I got the guy yelling.
What?
Oh, is that the Italian yelling? Someone shitting on his lawn?
Oh, ma sto cazzo di cane sta cagando sul
The dog shit on his lawn.
I'm just cleaning the driveway. What's the matter with you? Go shit to your house. Oh, you could get up.
Go shit to your house. Sorry. Okay, moving on.
Okay, and that,
Joey's the only one
and
that-
so all of you,
Me and
type-
Joey are just having a laugh.
yes, everybody type LOL. Everybody, come on, let's
No,
type
no.
LOL in the there. Oh,
Yes.
okay,
No,
There, LOL. There,
Uh-uh.
there you are, Christine. It's just pouring in. The love's
No.
pouring in
No,
right
no.
now. L-O fucking L. Oh, yes.
Do you believe this?
I'm
Joey,
just
can
like,
you see
what?
this?
What the? I'm like, what? Oh god! So you should have not. If you just hadn't even let us listen to it, it would have been better. I could have lived vicariously to the laugh. Now I'm just going, what the fuck?
You want me to play it again just so you can understand it the second time?
You want-
No.
No, man! She already
See?
played it twice. I still don't know what the. It's like the
Joey
gabagool.
gets it. He's
Yeah,
the
but
only
that's
one.
Joey's the
it.
only person in the world who knows what a fucking gabagool sandwich is too. So I mean, what the hell? I mean,
Go, you fuck!
what the hell? I mean, come on.
Oh, God. Oh boy.
I mean, you're using Joey gets it. I mean, really? Of all the shit you could have used on me, Joey gets it? What the hell?
But he does.
So what? He knows what a fucking gabagoo is too.
Gabagoo!
You know,
Gabba gabba goo gabba goo. What the
Fucking
fuck you
forget
talking
all
about?
It's this guy. He's got a very thick, heavy accent, and he's mad because the dog shit on his yard because he just got done cleaning his yard, right, Joey?
Oh my
God, I gotta explain everything.
crap.
It's the simpletons that we
The
gotta
simple
explain.
things.
Oh wow! And well, okay, so now we're done with that.
Okay, so we lost Jim. He went to go get a drink.
Yeah, I think the Wookiee scared
No,
him.
he went out. The
Yeah.
Wookiee touched his ankle or something like that. Freaked his ass.
It touched him inappropriately.
He's like the
Where's
fucking
the doll
Wookiee
where the
touched me.
Wookiee
I need a
touched
doll so I can show you where he showed it. He touched me right here.
Yeah, that's it too.
At least the bumper sticker is kind of like, you know, it's sort of straight. The corner though, if you look at the corner, if you look at the corner above the eye though, the corner above the eye is a little fucked up. And the one slat on the window, it's tight on the left side, but when you go on the right side, but as you go to the left, see the gap? Do you see the gap? Can you see the freaking gap?
Okay, but so going back to the chat room, they're still talking about sex in the vehicles, and Scott Maury posted the good old shaggin' wagon. I like that.
Dr. Steve is like vans for life. And you notice not one of them have even commented what the fuck that guy said or the Gabagoo sandwich. They were like, yeah,
Well,
we were
you
here
wanted
and
to
we
know what
left.
I was laughing
Don't
at.
knock
so
They
I
were like,
shared.
we're here and we left.
Carry on in your chat room
Yeah,
with
they're
your
like,
own.
okay, I'm done. they're out of there. So let's talk vans. Was this a half an extra cab Silverado with a camper? Okay. Remember that Talenti camp out. I forgot that. Oh my heavens. Let's see. I want to get another van. I own three fucking cars and a truck.
Three, maybe?
Must be. I thought
Three freaking cars in a truck?
Okay. There's nothing wrong with a truck. You gotta love a truck.
Why?
There's a big bed in the back.
Truck. Hello.
Truck, why?
I mean,
Just
it's
truck.
like vanilla ice cream. Why? Vanilla ice cream. That's why. Fuck. I mean,
Oh,
truck.
my-
Why?
I
Truck.
love my truck. I love that I had a truck.
Gotta have a truck.
No, Jim didn't pass out. He just left to go get a drink and let the dog out. Who let the dog out?
Jim.
So that's what he's shaking it right now.
Shaking the tree, boss. Shaking the tree.
No, she's back.
He's back. Shh, 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 shh. The bumper sticker is straight. Wookie.
So what bumper
The slat on the fucking window behind us.
Really? Really? Really?
Tactical Winglet said, Jim, leave the Wookiee alone and get back to the show.
So, and the burnouts started talking to my business partner, going, Jim is the only guy that can still walk around after he's passed out. It's scary. Yeah. We're not really in a chat room. Jim and the gang are imagining us. Mushrooms are up.
Jim leans over the middle of the night, gives the Wookiee a rub, says you go to me.
See, you know what kills me about this whole thing? Is that this is going to be one of Eric's best shows ever.
Ever.
Ever. I mean, ever.
It
And
will
it's not even here.
It will not beat the Ray Edwards show. The rock and roll show is the best show.
Oh, I don't know. We're doing pretty good. And
I don't know,
Hector,
Ray
Hector,
Edwards didn't have a Wookiee in his.
Hector, I love you. That's all I have to say about that.
Douglas, answer your question. For my
what?
show is going to be on tomorrow. We are going to talk about, because it's coming up on Halloween, urban legends.
Ooh.
Well, shut
Urban
the
legends.
fuck up. I mean, what?
Get your pop rocks and soda ready.
Jim heard urban. He was like, what? Did somebody say fucking suburban? What? Shut the fuck
I didn't say suburban, as in station wagon. I said urban.
It's urban. Hey,
No, not urban cowboy.
don't fuck with the family truckster.
Right.
Ain't that right, Ray Edwards?
What is with the trucks?
Truckster.
Trucks.
The family truckster.
What's
Trucks.
the family truckster?
Oh my
no.
God.
Oh, come on.
Vacation.
Oh, okay.
So see, everybody's lost so many
I'm
fucking
sorry,
respect
you know,
for you.
I can't
oh
keep-
my. See, look here.
See, I'm old.
See,
I,
now,
I
hold
don't
on.
remember shit.
John-
I can't
John
retain
Solar.
nothing. I can't. I'm not like you guys. I don't have
It's
one
all that
box
vegan
open
food,
at
it's
a
messing
time.
with your
Oh,
brain.
it's all over the place.
The vegan food's messing with your brain.
So
You forgot everything.
the show was like way up here, and then she goes, "What's the truckster?" There it is.
Well, that's because
It went from like
she
25,000
like Joey.
on the Dow Jones to like 8,000.
Yeah, it's because
you know.
she, like Joey, knows what the fuck a gabagoo is. They know
Gabagoo
this shit.
is a
They know
gabagoo.
this shit, and
Yeah.
it's just fucked up.
No, I know what a gabagoo is. No, I
Wait.
actually
How the
know.
hell does a white boy from fucking Ohio know what a goddamn gabagoo is?
Open up
Because
your
I've been in the Navy. I've been.
Fucking mouth
Excuse me.
No, wait, no.
I'm a
no,
white.
I said,
hold on.
I said
white boy
gabagoo,
from
not a-
Ohio
not
who's
a
been in the
gob
Navy
of-
for 30 years.
right,
so,
but I said
yeah,
I said gabagoo, not a gob of goo. I know you know what a gob of goo is.
Oh my God.
Okay, talks amongst yourselves.
Yeah, don't
And
get
those
so
little
close.
pumpkins that taste like candy corn. Hey, John. By the way, John, I have your address. And there's like 100
No, do
100
not.
gallon
No, please.
can of
that would be
candy
cruel.
corn.
That would
Hey,
be
do you
cruel.
know, hey, John, if you take candy corn and you put it in a big circle, it'll look like a cob of corn.
I was gonna say, I
Yes,
saw that
That's why they
Somebody-
call it candy corn.
Somebody sent me
Just-
that
just
shit
to let you
earlier
know.
today, and it freaked me out then too. So
I saw
Thanks.
that yesterday.
You have a whole drum of that shit coming to
God,
you.
I'm just
God,
sitting here and
please
now
don't
getting
tell
me in
me this
trouble.
is bad.
Just because I couldn't remember. Wow.
no, that would be bad.
Wow.
A drum of candy corn is bad. That's bad.
No, that's why you gotta get the Christmas.
Wait a minute,
tree.
hold on. What the hell did I miss? Hector says, "Is Eric fucking a cow?" What?
No.
No.
He's not feeling well, so he just decided that it was best to just
What, was the guacamole not very good?
Well, first of all, it didn't have any
It
avocado.
cleansed them too well.
What was it? Mexican guacamole that came over the border illegally?
yeah. La 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 la.
Do a Mexican hat dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ole! Mario Moss is gonna be like the white girl's trying to do what?
Mario, since he can't call in, he don't even listen to shit no more.
Well,
Eric's got cramps, and they're not the stomach kind. It's that time of the month, Hector. Yeah. Eric's got cramps.
Cob of corn. I thought it looked like candy coated flesh.
What? It's a flesh, yes. It's a candy, yes. It's a candy coated fleshlight, yeah.
Oh,
That's
God.
going
Oh
back
my
in the
God.
closet.
Okay, can we let that go, please?
Yeah, please. Let's
The
not go
candy
back to
corn or
that
the
one again.
fleshlight? Or
I want
both?
the candy
Candy
corn. Let the candy corn go.
Pogo said it's
Candy corn
El
in the
Broco El Baco.
Oh, my
Oh
my God.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Christmas.
Yeah, very much so.
Christmas is going to be really special for you, Jim. I just feel it.
I guarantee it won't be a visit from the Abomies.
There's just going to be a lot of cards that say, ho, 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 motherfucker.
I'm going to get this package on the front porch that goes, hey, you have
Back down.
postage due. I'm like, okay, here's 75 cents, and I'm going to open it up. It's going to be a fucking lump of coal from Eric's.
No.
basement.
What it'll be is a very large box with a mediocre spring in it and a flat piece of cardboard.
Right.
And then an entire beanbag chair dumped in there. So as soon as you open it, the spring activates, and it's nothing but beanbag fucking shit everywhere.
Oh my god!
Oh, see,
Beanbag in
don't,
your face.
hey, you know, it's
just gave
called,
everybody an
it's called
idea.
envy. It's called envy, and don't excite it. Because there's a lot of time between October and December,
A compressed air.
and I have a lot of
beanbag.
I have a lot of bottles of alcohol to send to Eric and Christine.
Empty ones don't
I'll
matter
be
though.
celebrating
Cobra, no,
after I'm
I
off
have
this
never
diet.
had cotton candy in my
So
mouth,
when
no.
Eric opens the box of alcohol to him and Christine, it will have a hell of a surprise in it.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
No. No
Actually,
surprises.
now we've gone to sucking things. It's come to that.
What?
Always goes full circle around here.
Yes, it does.
Whoa. Hey. I'm not sucking. Never mind. I'm not going to finish that statement because it's going to incriminate me in a way I don't want to be incriminated.
Plead the fifth.
I
Yes.
love that. I love
Anyway,
that.
so-
Paca Loco. I wonder what a pallet of printed Brokeback VHS costs on Alibaba.
Hey, Cobra, don't get any ideas. Cobra, if you want to waste that much money, just send it to me. I will buy something.
A
Autographed
$50
photos.
Not bro,
of Eric.
Get you an autographed
Johnny.
autographed covers.
Eric, will you
Autograph your Hornet Fixer Brokeback Mountain.
That's right. Autographed to the Hornet Fixer.
I used
send
to
it to you
I
if
used to
you
like
sign
you
it.
guys. And Johnny, I still own your shotgun.
I know.
Yes, and I still don't have my bottle of American vodka.
It's sitting right beside me on the floor. still.
I don't have the
Yeah.
vodka either. But mine's not American
Eh,
vodka.
And I would love to say that your zombie shotgun's sitting right here, but I told him not to even fucking start it till I get my bottle of bourbon. So hey. Oh, and Jolson, your frame is in a OD green that matches. As best I can match it to your little thing there. I just gotta put the
This
safety
little
back
thing?
in it.
The little
Yeah,
thing.
well, the little, hey,
the purple mushroom.
that once the safety gets put back in there, and no, it's not color matched because we thought it would look better. If you want it matched, you're gonna have to let me know. But it'll be on its way hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday. So yeah,
Oh, hello, Brian McCown, by the way. He showed up in here.
Brian, yes, very
Brian!
cool, awesome
And
dude. Brian
Gun
McCown,
Wild.
awesome dude up there in North Dakota.
Gunwild John doesn't like candy corn because all the colors are touching. Not exactly. Although I do have an issue. I sort my M&Ms.
Oh God! Now you just
Well,
pointed
actually-
out another thing he's gonna obsess about. Thanks.
Well,
Yeah.
well, the real Cobra Runner had a question for John about how many licks does it take to get to the center of a candy corn?
I have no freaking idea, nor will I ever know.
See, you know what? I liked Hector for a minute there, but not so much anymore.
Oh jeez, we're going back and forth.
No, we all love you very much. So,
I think Cobra wants to know if the
Joey
Brokeback
more
Mountain-
than anybody else. But
That's right.
and technical wingnut, I can't wait till you move the fuck out of Texas. That's all I
just
got.
read his statement.
Yeah, I can't wait till wingnut moves out of Texas. I that's all I'm saying.
I
So-
bring you back one. I love it.
Well, that's a buddy. Hey, you know what a buddy is. A buddy goes into town, gets you a blowjob, comes back and gives you one. Yeah.
I brought you something back. Here, it's in the bag.
I'm gonna go get
So
two
big, bro.
blowjobs, and I'm gonna bring you back one. Yeah. No, not so much.
Okay.
Just don't,
Yeah.
just don't open the bag too fast. That's all.
Oh, it's the red zone. I ain't going there. Next.
Nothing like a
Miss
bowl of
Bobby,
M&Ms with
Brian.
a bag of candy corn. Well, M&Ms are fine, but you gotta sort them, Cobra. They have to be sorted. You got
Ugh.
the whole
Okay,
random
Brian.
color
Thank
shit.
you.
The whole random color shit isn't working. You gotta like move them around and get the appropriate colors.
He's Poco. Hey, Poco, what the fuck are you worried about? Oh, and Hector, yes, all of us. Look, Hector, everybody in the fucking world, according to the AMA, has type 2 diabetes. You know why? Because we don't give a fuck. That's why. See, look, I'm telling you what, if you don't purge yourself before you go to the doctor and get blood work, they're going to say you're a type 2 diabetic. You know why? So they can put you on fucking pills.
Oh.
I'm on type 2 diabetes pills. I'm on heart pills. I'm on cholesterol pills and all this other shit. You know what? For the last 3 weeks, I have slowed myself down on these pills. I have weaned myself down. I've cut my dosage, if you will, in half. And I feel better. This last 2 weeks, I went back on full dosage because I have an appointment coming up. And I had to take a day off work because I had fucking anxiety. I had migraine. If you mix it all up into one, I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I shut my alarm off. I let the dog. I let Tilly out. I did everything I normally do. I go back to sleep for about 15 minutes, and I get up, and literally I couldn't see. When I turned the light on, my brain said, fuck you. Literally, it said, fuck you. I can't deal with this shit right now. Shut the fuck down. I literally collapsed in the bathroom on myself and stayed there for about 5 minutes, and I crawled into my bedroom. I grabbed my phone. I texted my boss. I said, I can't come in today. I'm not doing good. Literally, I could show you the text if you really wanted to see it. And it said, I can't come in. And to me, that just showed me that I'm like, I go back on these pills, it fucks me up more than when I'm not on them. So, there you go.
Yeah, there's a lot of medications that do that. I mean, I had one once. There was supposed to be nothing. My wife was like, "You're a weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo when you have to take these pills. You have to get off them." That's the first thing they want to do. They're prescribed. This will do it for you.
But that's the thing. They want to put a Band-Aid over it. They never want to get to the root cause of the problem to see if they can fix it.
It's cost productive to treat the symptoms and fix it.
Because they're getting paid, the pharmaceutical company's getting paid. Oh, I can go on and on about this, but let's not.
I wanna talk to Hector real quick. He said he's on 2,000 milligrams of metformin a day. One, you need to get off metformin. If you're going to be on metformin, be on metformin XC, the extended release. And I was on metformin, 2,000 metformin a day. I'm down to 500, and it still fucks me up. So, talk to your doctor. Do what you can. Get the fuck down off that, please, sir. I'm serious. I'm not messing with you. Please get down off that stuff. You really don't need it. Just believe me on this. I can't stress that enough. I was on 2,000 milligrams of regular metformin, which oh my God, I couldn't get away from a shitter. And not Christine's type of shitter, the Navy type of shitter. Mm-hmm. I went down. My doctor actually took me down to 500 milligrams of extended released metformin a day. You have to get to extended, please.
Ooh.
Actually, oh my God, I can't understand that at all.
Everybody's system is different, though.
I had to get off.
No, and I understand that, but oh my God.
No, I'm interested. I'm interested in the comment that he made before that that and if shit hits the fan situation, you can get away with cinnamon. Now, does cinnamon work in your situation for type 2 there? I mean, am I reading that? Am I reading that wrong or?
Yeah, I'm trying to find that.
That's
Maybe
interesting.
a tablespoon of it, and you just put it in your mouth. And...
I've heard that.
I've seen those
I've
not
heard
good.
that. Yeah, I'm not good. At, no.
Well, no, I'm just curious. Blood sugar was averaging around 200, and now it's around 160.
Wow, that's still a little high.
Yeah. That's strange.
Supposed to be under 100.
Some cinnamon helps keep the sugar levels down.
Cinnamon does help keep your sugar.
Now, I'm curious.
Your blood sugar is low. But here's the thing. Well, go ahead, John. Go ahead.
Well, no, my curiosity comes from. I learned this from my father a long time ago. And, What?
I'm sorry. John, I'm sorry. I tried to hold it. I really didn't.
What?
Cover Burnout says, I eat Cinnabons every day. And I'm sorry. And eat pickles.
I was wondering what the fuck I said. I said I learned this from my father.
No, I'm sorry. That was.
But a lot of people don't realize that most Americans, very few Americans, as a matter of fact, very, very few, have ever even seen cinnamon. So kasha is what we're used to having. Are you actually getting like real cinnamon, like from overseas? Is that what you're using?
See, that's not the thing. It's cinnamon, and I understand what all that is. Trust me, I looked into that because I hate these fucking pills. Trust me. But the whole cinnamon thing, you're gonna kill yourself if you do what the internet tells you to do on that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That will kill you.
Yes,
So-
there are cinnamon pills you can take. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get pills, natural pills. The USB, USP, excuse me, not BP, Papa, not Bravo, pills. Take those. Get natural supplements, please. Trust me, I am a guy who's sitting here with 5 stents in my fucking chest. I have 5 pieces of fucking metal in my chest. I'm telling y'all, look for natural fucking alternatives to these fucking pills that we are stuck on. Trust me. Okay? I know I'm not some skinny bastard. I'm some... Look, if you can listen to somebody, I'm a fat, overweight, out of shape motherfucker. And I'm telling you, look for natural alternatives to everything that they're talking... All these pills that they're giving to you. Please. Because that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, my dad's is actually the only licensed homeopathic in the state of Maine. He actually has a PhD in it. So I've learned a lot of stuff from him.
Oh, there's a lot of knowledge going on there.
Now the whole those glasses of grass and all that shit. He still does that shit, but I'm not there. I am not there at all. But just certain things. Like my dad was real big on learn what the fuck you're talking about before you speak, because he was the one that taught me about the cinnamon. He was like, and his big thing was cinnamon and fucking. There was different things that you could use. Muskmelon for, and he was like, people think it's fucking cantaloupe.
Yeah,
nobody
it's
in America,
muskmelon.
nobody in America has ever eaten a fucking cantaloupe. He's like, learn what the fuck you're talking about before you shoot your mouth off. I'm like, okay, sir, yes, sir. He's like, well, don't say cantaloupe. Nobody's eaten one. They're green. They look like a football. He's like, and don't say cinnamon when you're talking about fucking kasha. He's like, now I get real stuff brought in from Vietnam, and it's like literally a chunk of fucking bark. Just like you'd pull off a fucking tree, all woody and fucking not even red at all, is what it looks like. And that's the cinnamon that I get brought in. And he was like, he uses that for lots of homeopathic stuff. But I just always mention it because a lot of people are used to the round sticks you buy in the grocery store, and that's not cinnamon at all. That's kasha. So make sure you guys, if you're going to do something like that, look it up and learn what it is you're putting in your mouth, because a lot of shit in America is fake.
Jim, that's something to go by. Make sure you look before you put it in your mouth.
Well, no, and I, shit, you son of a bitch. You fuckers. You,
I'm being all serious and genuine. Here comes Johnny. Yes, you fucking loser. Yes.
and I'm like, and I'm looking at it, I know, and Johnny comes on the screen, and I go, fuck.
It's not
So,
over.
hey, Johnny, you know that shotgun? It's never
Yes,
coming.
Yeah.
Ever.
It's a picture now. It's just a picture. That's all.
It's just, hey, Johnny, you know that zombie shotgun I show on my fucking videos?
Yeah.
Fuck you, you're never getting it.
It's just a picture.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, I agree with you, Cobra. It is a big business line to the consumers.
Oh yeah, it is. It
I
really
know,
is.
and I agree. Look, in all seriousness, this all is great information. I mean, the whole cinnamon, everything. Look, if I say this to Hector because I'm really worried about Hector. I really am. And I'm not in a bad way. I'm saying because he's one of us, and with everybody else who's got the type 2 diabetes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We have to, I can't stress we enough, have to find better ways of dealing with ourselves than what these fucking doctors are doing to us. Look, I have to deal with a Navy/VA, and you know as well, everybody knows as well as I do, if not better than I do, that they don't give two shits about me. I go in there, he goes, hey, how do you feel? And I go, well, I feel okay, but I got this and that. All right, well, keep taking your pills and let me listen to your heart. And there you go. And I'm out the door in 10, 15 minutes. And that's all they give a shit about. That's all they give a fuck about.
And they rushed you to the
I
hospital
mean,
after one of those too.
that's in a Navy hospital. Now look, this last round of stents I had, this 3 stents I put in the left side of my heart, which is the Widowmaker. The left side is the killer. And I went to the civilian hospital. I checked myself into their emergency room and I was already on a Navy referral, and I still had to pay thousands upon thousands of dollars to these people. All right, so the Navy didn't give a shit about me. The VA didn't give a shit about me. So Hector, I don't know if you have that or you. I don't know if you do or don't have that. But as far as civilian healthcare goes, please, for dear God, look into something that'll help you. Cause I don't know what else to say. To Cobra, who is ex-military, to everybody who's ex-military, especially after what happened to Ed.
Yeah.
You know, he worked for the railroad, and the railroad said, no, the VA should be paying for this. The government should be paying for this. And the government said, no, your health insurance should be paying for this. And look what happened to Ed. Ed's fucked. His family's fucked. Our buddy Ed, who is, God, I'm sorry, but I don't want to get, I don't want to start cutting onions.
Just take
Yeah,
a breath.
the
Bottom line is that you
got-
have to be your best. You have to be your own best advocate.
Exactly.
You have to go in there and you got to tell them, listen, here's what's going on. This is what needs to be addressed. And you got to be forceful with them. You can't just be like, okay, so only you have 15 minutes, but that's 15 minutes is the time that you sit there and tell them, this is what's going on, this is what needs to be addressed, and this is where I think we need to focus. You have to be your own best advocate when it comes to healthcare.
Exactly, and that's what I'm
it.
getting at, and I apologize if I got a little overexcited there.
I understand.
I just you have to take care of yourself. You have to tell these. Look, doctors don't know everything. Fuck these assholes. I mean, seriously. Fuck these assholes.
That's why they call it
Just
practicing medicine.
They're exactly. Thank you, Christine. They're practicing. They don't fucking know shit. They really don't.
No.
You can learn more on the internet nowadays than these fucking doctors know. Oh my god.
Well, look at your vaccination strain issues that we've had for 10
Don't
years now.
don't get me started on that.
Yeah,
Please don't get.
I'm just saying we've got tries, good tries that don't always go the way it's supposed to go. Like Christine said, the number one thing, that's probably one of the greatest comments I think you can actually take away from this whole entire thing that we've been talking about is you need to be your best advocate. Just exactly what Christine said. If it hurts, then you need to tell the son of a bitch that it hurts. You need to make sure that they don't just go, okay, well, don't do that. No. Let's look into it and find out what it is. Yes, I want to know why it hurts and why does it hurt there. All right, get your referral. Yeah, get your referral.
As a matter of fact, I was gonna make a video coming this week about that, with specifically for the service members out there, the current service members, like our friend and our colleague, our friend, our brother in arms, Jerry Geary, Blue Thunder. His son Frank, which we all met at the last Shootapalooza. Frank is in active duty. I have two words for Frank: sick bay commando.
Yep.
Look, every time anything hurts while you're in active duty, whether you're in the Navy, Air Force, Marines, Army, Coast Guard, if anything hurts, go to sick bay. Get it, put in your record, and you guess what? Every 2 years, when you get your go to sick bay, get your record, make a copy of it, and then and if you do say you do 20 years, you have everything in front of you. When you go to the VA, when you go to do your out processing and whatever the different militaries call it. You have everything in front of you. Don't do like I did and think that, the Navy's going to take care of me. No, they're not going to.
Don't be
Johnny.
Don't be Johnny.
I have
Johnny
my
knows
medical record
exactly
and
what I'm talking
my
about.
record. I have copies of both.
Johnny knows exactly what I'm talking about. I
But
was
also
not
remember,
a
guys,
sick
don't
bay
be
commando.
shamed. Don't be shamed. That's a big.
Yeah.
That's a big thing to say. Like in the Army, now I'm not Navy. I'm Army, but in the Army, it's broke dick. Broke dick. That's the cry of the day. You're a fucking broke dick. If you go to any fucking profile or you go to anything at all, I'm not feeling it. Broke dick. You got E7s up your asshole going, look, it's that broke dick. It's a fucking. Don't buy into that shit. If you're hurt, get your shit fixed. Get it fixed.
And again, I say that to everybody who's active or reserve or retired. Look, if something hurts, go to fucking sickbay, because and take it from somebody who spent 20 years. I was not a sickbay commando. It wasn't in my nature. It wasn't in my DNA to go to sickbay if I was sick. I toughed it out. I spent, 10, 12, 24, 36, 48 hours, 36 hours on a flight deck. I did my job. That was what I was ingrained to do from my childhood. That's what I was ingrained to do. You do your job. You do it until you can't fucking breathe. Okay? Now, I say that. I didn't go to sick bay every time I had an ache or I had a pain or I had this or I had that. I know sailors who went to sick bay every day of their life. I know the sick bay commando is what we called them, and they're getting. I get $136 a month VA disability. A sick bay commando that I know, who was in two of the six outfits I was in the Navy. He was in two of the six. which anybody who's been in the Navy knows, or anybody that's been in the military knows, if you're in the same outfit with the same guy more than once, holy crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's wild.
So this guy is out on 80% disability. He gets 75%
Wow.
of his
Wow.
E6 pay tax free for the rest of his life.
That's insane.
I was an E6 when I retired. I get 10%
That's wild.
for my hearing. For my hearing, that's it. When the VA said you have 5 disabilities: hearing, you have back pain, you have knee pain, you have what was it they called it? How did they put it? They put it my scarring, the scarring, the whatever the fuck they called it of being in the Navy for 20 years, and then I had mental disability of all the shit I'd been in. I'd been on sea duty for 15 of the 20 years I had been in the Navy. I can't remember exactly what the mental term was. No, you assholes. I wasn't a fucking mental case, but they just said for being on sea duty that long. Anyway, they said, we're going to pay you for 1 of the 5. So how is it the VA tell you have 5 disabilities and only pay you for 1 of the 5?
Well, did you get the standard pension though for the 20?
No, of course, because I did 20. I get my standard pension no matter what.
No, I'm just asking that because that's one of the things that I went through, and that does actually change things. They actually do. For some fucking reason, the military says, "Okay, well, yeah, but you get your retirement."
No, I get my
VA,
retirement, but no. What I'm getting at is this: say my friend, and I will call him my friend, he gets 75% disability. So of this, we're throwing a number out there: $3,500 a month. Okay, we're just throwing numbers.
Right.
$3,500 a month. He gets 75% of that tax free.
Yep.
That's his money, straight, clear, frame. He don't fucking pay tax on it.
Right.
Me, he never went to a boat once in his life. He was in P3s his entire life. I went to the boat 15 out of my 20 years.
To me that would seem like you got the raw deal on
right.
Who represented you.
He got 75%. I got 10%.
Yeah.
So you tell me where the fucking justice is.
Right. You got a raw deal. I would say with your representation. I mean, a lot of us, like I'm a cannon boy. So cannon boys, the first thing they do is they take us straight out and go, we're going to run your hearing, we're going to run your this, we're going to run your that. And we're beat up pretty bad. It's very similar to what you went through, Jim, where they're like, basically, we've busted you up. We acknowledge we busted you and you have broken shit. So they do the same thing for us when I went through.
No, straight up. That's straight up. I'm busted.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up. I'm not gonna lie. Look, I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm not asking for anything. I'm straight up busted. My knees are fucking trash. My back is fucking trashed. My body is fucked from being on a ship for over 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, that's what I signed up for. I signed up to go into the Navy. I signed up to work my fucking ass off. I signed up to fucking keep this nation free. I don't give a shit about all that. But if I'm broke, fix me. If I'm not, if you can't fix me, pay me. That's all I'm asking for.
No, my point was you did not get represented. You got represented very poorly when you came out of the service. I don't know how they did. Like when I'm a cannon cocker. When we leave, we go to TDRL, temporary disability retirement leave, and They evaluate us. They look at everything. We have to go have our hearing done. We have to go have. I was the guy who I ran front plate for a long time, which means I set stakes by hand. Huge fucking 4-foot stakes driven into the ground on plates of howitzers. So different things broken for guys like me as opposed to guys like yourself. But I had a good representation. If you don't, I mean, you got to be that advocate. But they don't tell us that when we're doing our departure from the military. So yeah, some guys.
No. and these guys and the chat room, Miss Bowman, you got something?
Huh?
No, I'm sorry. I thought you maybe had something.
She's getting ready to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to take it.
That's okay. It yeah. There's just a lot of things that are. Pardon me for saying this. Just fucked up in the system. Whether it's
please say it. It's fine. It is.
Whether it's dealing with pensions from the government that you get, or if it's healthcare or whatever, the system is really broke and it needs a lot of fixing. And God only knows where to start with that.
Well, no, it's like and Cobra and a few other people were talking in the chat room. Look, Cobra's got a fused disc. I don't have that. You know why? You know why I don't have that? Because they never wanted to do that for me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I am sure I need more than I've had. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm not bitching. I'm not moaning. Look, I did my time. I did what I needed to do, and I'm happy for it. I have no regrets. But my thing is this: if you tell me, if the VA tells me I have this disability, this disability, this disability, and this disability, then fucking pay me. All right? I'm not asking for nothing, but if you say I have it, give it to me.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
I see it. I see that point completely. Well, John, it's like past 10 o'clock now, so I suppose we probably should get the hell out of here.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right. So everybody, thanks an awful lot for being here.
Yeah.
All
Thanks
those are going to listen
in the chat room.
Yeah, the chat room. Everyone's listening.
Thanks, guys, for letting me hang out tonight.
We thank you much. We covered tons and tons of topics.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Awesome.
Do not forget. We have Justin's final mission. We have Be Like Ed. # Be Like Ed. The shirts are out there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're on Frag Out Clothing. You're starting to see lots of videos coming through. Joey, thank you for your video very, very recently here. You're starting to see a lot of videos out there. Don't forget that. Check it out. All the money, except for the printing, goes straight to Ed's wife, Jules.
Snowflake Melter.
Snowflake Melter.
Yep.
It just finished today, you guys. Kian Chambers, you were the winner. Kian Chambers, you were the winner. I've got a text out to him. And other than that, until next time, we are out of here.
Push the freaking button.
Push the freaking button!
Link in the chat for the shirt.
Link is in the chat for the shirts. Frag Out shirts. Link in the chat.
Yeah, so November 4th.
What?
Get the fuck out of here.
Hello.
Fuck out of here.
Pushing button 2.
Hello.